Daniel Tice out there with Neesmith. And it's Nemhard in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tice, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
McDaniels, the layup missed. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Hield. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. Yep, it counts.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Nemhard. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Here's Noel. Passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. 5 on the clock. Overtime. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Now, here's Halliburton. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get the rebound. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got 5 points so far.
If you do not find Daniel Tice and check him off, he is excellent on the offensive glass, producing a second chance opportunity for his team.
Here's Alexander Walker, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Towns is doubled. The pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 18. Tice kicks to Halliburton. Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Nemhard. That one a little long. Timberwolves leading by 18. Alexander Walker passes to Towns.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Pat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Checked in for the Pacers.
That was your
big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Eric Pascal comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Conley in for Noel. It's good from long range. He's got 6. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked.
And blocks really wasn't a stat that jumped out for Mathurin in college, but boy, he has great timing.
So it's Minnesota now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 8.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Conley against Halliburton. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The shot's good from Pascal.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Conley feeling it out. And slam dunk by Pascal.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Nembhard. He has 5. Pass to Nesmith. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. The pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage break in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Timberwolves have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Buddy Hield, he's checked into the basement.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Conley against McConnell. A second chance effort. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. And counted from 19 feet away. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Back to McConnell. The feed now to Smith. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith for the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Smith. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jackson misses. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Stolen. Passes it to Edwards. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Hield.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
McConnell against Conley. Smith scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hield. Gobert with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Pacers, Daniel Tice.
Minnesota leading by 19 points. Conley with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 19 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And so it's Minnesota. Cruising into the quarter break.
Your Pacers.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Big round of applause for your
A lot of things.
Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Gobert, Eric Paschall out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Kicks it to Heel. There's the pass to Nembhard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Heel.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Paschall. Halliburton kicks to Heel. And here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the third. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Timberwolves shooting a superb 63% from the field. Towns in the corner. Outside Conley. Edwards finds McDaniels. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Nembhard. Conley against Halliburton. Healed from outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Noel, he's checked in for Mike Conley. passes it to Nembhard. Now, here's Neesmith. They kick out to Heel. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. Offensive rebound. Neesmith. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Hield with the bucket.
See how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Bucket is good. That's 23 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside for Halliburton. With the floater. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards passes to Noel. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Noel's got his first points of the game.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Left side, Halliburton. They kick out to Heel. That ball's nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Here is Edwards. He's got 21. Down low. He can't get it to go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. Here's Nembhard. He's got 7. Tice with the bounce pass. Halliburton. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Hield with the bucket.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Minnesota looking to switch here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Vasco comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Here's Pascal. And the rejection by Jackson. Doris, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Daniel Tice and what he means to this team.
Well, this is a guy who is the epitome of a hard worker. Daniel Tice is undersized to play the center position, but the countless hours of perfecting the craft, understanding the extra time needed in order for him to make an impact on the floor.
Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game. It's
stolen by Smith. McConnell in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his third assist on the night. Minnesota leading by 23. Anderson outside. Haskell's shot is off. Indiana's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Mathurin. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the lead.
And Indiana making a change here. Tice is checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Towns is checked in.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Here's Tice, and Tice throws it down.
Daniel Tice up high to finish that shot. Nicely done.
And the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. He's covered by McConnell. Towns is doubled. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Moves back up. Pacers with the rebound. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Heel. That shot off. Timberwolves leading by 20. Right side Towns. Towns is doubled. Pass to Alexander Walker. Dishes it to Towns. Tries again. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Mathurin, good.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pacers trail by 20. Hield kicks to McConnell. Back to Hield. Left side Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Anderson inside, covered by Hield. Anderson can't get it to go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
And both free throws, good for McConnell.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Towns, no luck. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
66. The Timberwolves. 82.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Neesmith is out there with Jackson. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Outside Edwards. Towns against Halliburton. Towns kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Reed the pass to Edwards. Drains the three-pointer.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 26 points.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Nembhard. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards kicks to Reed. Right side Towns. It's stolen by Hield. Out in his own on the break. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Hield's got 11 in the second half.
Great concentration by Buddy Hield right there. Boy, despite taking the bump, finishes anyway.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers trail by 15. There's a lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Timberwolves call time. Daniel Tice is checked in for Jackson. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Hield attacking. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Offline with his three. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 14.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
To the inside. Here's Tice. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. It's deflected.
Wow, Buddy Hield sending it back. How about the defensive play?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Pass to Alexander Walker. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hield. 3 on 3. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Alexander Walker.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Hield right side. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert.
A terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Pacers trail by 19. Hield outside. Halliburton against Conley. And here is Nesmith. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Halliburton. They need this again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it. The opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us. Then that pull us apart.
Back to Halliburton. Nails the baby hook. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And the dunk by Towns.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Yeah, I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But you're totally right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now, Halliburton to the wing right side. Here's Nemhard. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one is on Towns. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation of the Players Association that this is something of value.
To the paint, here's Nemhard. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
5th team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Andrew Nemhard.
Minnesota leading by 20. Here's Alexander Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul. Second team.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nikhil Alexander.
So he gets them both. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Passes it to Nemhard. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Driving the lane. Noel passes to Towns. The pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Towns. He doesn't hit that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blow. minutes, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Prince. It's back to Hill. The 3. Reed with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Prince wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Indiana. Johnson finds Halliburton. From the line. Brissett. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting him. Up in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Towns. Yep, it's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Evans.